Hello my loves, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl Kensthetic with the Kensthetics, and I'm here with you guys today with a new video. So I feel like one of the questions that I get asked the most is, girl, I want to get a camera, what camera should I get? And the first question that I always hit them back with is, what is the purpose of the camera? Like, what are you getting the camera for? Do you want to take pictures? Do you want to take videos? Do you want something that can zoom? There are so many complexities to a camera purchase, and buying a camera, baby, is not a cheap thing at all. So I get it. So in today's video, I want to sit here and share with you guys my current camera collection. She's growing. She's still kind of small in my opinion. But in today's video, I wanted to share all of the cameras that I currently have and let you guys know the purpose of each of them. So whether you're in a market right now or later on and you're like, I want to get a new camera, let me see what Kensthetic recommends, you guys have this video for reference, okay? So before we get into my camera collection, make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that red subscribe button down below. We are growing and glowing, and I would hate for you guys to miss it. So make sure you guys subscribe to your girl's YouTube channel. Give this video a big thumbs up and drop a comment down below after you watch this entire video with your thoughts, comments, questions, opinions, anything that's on your mind after watching today's video. Leave it down below in the comment section and I will get back to you. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So before we get into the video, I wanted to share details on today's look. So my hair, I feel like she's the star of the show. I did a wash and go. I actually recorded it for you guys. So it should be live on my channel right before, right after this video. So sit tight, okay? Earrings are from Shein. My makeup is my everyday makeup routine, which I also recently shared with you guys. And this tank top is from Urban Outfitters. I purchased it a while ago, so I don't think it's no longer available. But yeah, it's cute, right? Looks cute with the earrings. Yeah, So before we get started, I wanted to let you guys know that I will have links for all available items down below in the description box. They will be affiliate links, so when you guys shop through those links, your girl makes a little coin. But if you guys are not in the business of helping to fund Costa Kensthetic, my dreams and my aspirations, feel free to search these items on Beyonce's internet on your own accord. But I know y'all not like that, and I know if y'all want to buy something, y'all just gonna shop through the links down below, right? Right. So I'm gonna start off with the most, I guess you can say, convenient camera that I have in my collection, and it is my iPhone. It's my iPhone 13. Okay, I have a 13. I know we're probably on the 16 at this point, but one thing about me is I'm never in a rush to get a new iPhone. I feel like the camera on my iPhone 13 is spectacular. I have taken some fire photos on this iPhone. I'll put some of them on the screen so you guys can see, but I love my iPhone 13. I love my iPhone 12 too. But the camera on the 13 hits different. So this is more of like my content phone. So whenever I'm recording like short form content for you guys, whenever I'm taking like photos, like whether it be a selfie or a full body picture and I don't have one of my like big body cameras on me, baby, my iPhone does just fine. I also vlog on my iPhone 13 sometimes as well. So if I want to get like a quick little clip, or if I want to be incognito a little bit and, you know, get a little 1-2 for the vlog for you guys, I do use my iPhone 13 as well. So I know a lot of people, especially people who want to start like content creating, YouTube channels, you know, posting on TikTok and Instagram, are like, oh, I need a camera. I need the best camera. I have to spend X, Y, and Z. Baby, start off with your iPhone. I'm telling you guys, like, I thankfully had a camera when I started my YouTube channel back in 2018. But baby, if I did not have a camera, my iPhone, these iPhones that we pay thousands of dollars for, baby, put them to use. Stop sitting here waiting for a camera, for the money to buy a camera, X, Y, and Z. No excuses. If you have a phone, you have a camera that works completely fine. Next up, as we're speaking about vlogging, is my vlogging camera. So this is a camera that I used to vlog about 95% of the time. This is my Sony ZV-1, and baby, when I tell you guys, this is my baby, this is my heart. I love this camera so much. So this Sony ZV-1 shoots in 4K, but it also shoots in 1080 as well. I usually shoot in 1080 just because of the file sizes. Y'all see my vlogs, they're like an hour or something long. If I had all of that footage in 4K, baby, it would be a lot. It would be a lot. So I shoot in 1080, and I feel like the quality of my vlogs are pretty fine. So yeah, but I love this camera, one, because it does have a screen that flips out like so. So I could be like, doo, doo, doo. The tripod did come separately, so I will like link the whole shebang. But yeah, so I love my vlogging camera. It does a great job capturing so many different memories. I've never tried taking photos on this camera, so I can't comment on this camera in regards to photos, but video quality, if you guys are looking for a vlogging camera, love her, love her. The size of this camera is perfect. She fits in majority of my bags on her own, so love that. And then it also came with this like windshield, so if you're like vlogging and it's windy, it'll help with the audio quality. The audio quality on this camera is also spectacular. I don't have an external mic. I use the internal mic of this camera and it works completely fine. So if you guys are like, you know, I want a vlogging camera where I don't have to get any extra pieces, baby, purchasing this on its own, great investment. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. So speaking of vlogging, this is the vlogging camera that I use probably like, I said 95%, so this is probably like 4%. So this is my DJI Osmo Pocket. This is a small camera, like the smallest camera that I actually have in my collection, like literally fits in my palm. It's a gimbal camera and it does a great job recording, give you stabilization. You can also take photos on this as well. I do have the Osmo Pocket 1. This is the first one that came out. Okay, so she is vintage, baby. Don't play with her. So it doesn't have like all of the fun accessories and capabilities that the current DJI Osmo Pocket does. So if you guys click on the link down below and are interested in shopping this camera, I will have the link to the newest one, but they have all types of like mounts, mics, X, Y, and Z to complement the newer version of the Osmo Pocket. But I have the older one. Maybe one day I'll upgrade to like the newer one. But as for now, I have my DJI Osmo Pocket 1, the first edition. She works completely fine. I love this camera for vlogging. If you want to vlog and you don't want to have like a bigger camera, like you want to be more low key with vlogging, that's when I use this camera right here. I love it because it has a little screen so you can see like what you're recording as you are recording, and the stabilization on this camera is 10 out of 10. Like whenever I'm traveling and I'm like on a bumpy ride or I'm doing something where like I need stabilization so the video isn't like, this is the camera, okay? The stabilization on this is crazy. So you can see the viewfinder in the little screen, which I love. And it also has this piece which you can connect to your iPhone. I don't know if the newer one has this. So I can connect this like to my iPhone and go to the respective app and basically like use my phone as a viewfinder as well if I want to do that. So I absolutely love the options that this camera brings. It's small. I love it for travel. It's DJI. So the quality of DJI cameras, in case you guys don't know, 10 out of 10. I have a drone. I have a DJI drone. I think I have the DJI Spark. That's the one that I have. But DJI cameras, fire. Quality eats. The audio of this one, like the older version, I don't know about the new one. The audio of this DJI Osmo Pocket 1 isn't the best. Okay, like it's good, but I feel like I know what good quality audio is at this stage of my content creation journey. And it's okay, like it's bearable, but it's not like, you know. But as I mentioned, the newer version of this Osmo Pocket, they do have microphones available which connect via Bluetooth. So whether you want to get like a little clip-on mic, or I think you can also like mount a mic onto the Osmo Pockets that are available now. Girl, they have all types of options and I'm really tempted. Like maybe for Christmas, I'll get a new one for myself. But this camera, I highly recommend for anyone who is a vlogger and is looking to have like a small incognito handheld situation. The DJI Osmo Pocket is your girl. Next is my Canon M50. You guys, this camera right here has my heart. Like has my heart. So this is the camera that I used to vlog on before I got my Sony ZV-1. I used to carry her around. They're similar in like size, but this one is way heavier. Okay, she's thick. She's thick. Yeah, she's thick. So I was like, I want something smaller, I want something lighter weight, and that's what led me to go ahead and upgrade to the Sony ZV-1. But this camera right here for photos, 8. Okay, I love the Canon M series cameras because it does have the option to change out the lens. So I can change out the lens. The lens that I have on it now is a 22 millimeter lens. I purchased this from Amazon. The lens was like $100 at the time that I purchased it, And the camera body, I believe, is going for like $600 now. Yeah. If you want a camera that you can like vlog on, record like sit down videos on, and also get some fire pictures, I highly recommend the Canon M50. I'm not sure if the Canon M50 is discontinued. I think it's one of those cameras where it's like, if you find one, you do. If you don't, like, it's not in Best Buy, it's not in BH Photo for the most part, because they are working on like weeding it out. And I think the replacement for this camera is now the Canon EOS R50. So based on the research I have done, they are pretty similar. So you have the option to trade out the lens. It's about the same builds as far as like weight and size of the camera. So if you guys want, you know, this situation, you can get an R50 as well. I've seen photos taken on the R50 and I'm like, do I need an R50 now? I always feel like that, but I need to expand and diversify my camera collection before I start like purchasing duplicates. So this is the M50. I'll put some photos that I took on it on the screen for you guys to see, but you can see that the quality eats mama, like eats mama. Love, love, love photos that I've taken on my M50. So this is my go-to camera for photos now, whether I'm taking like photos in the house, like selfies, or I'm out on vacation, or I'm taking pictures of my friends on a night out. This is my go-to. Oh, I don't have a card in it right now, but quality of this camera. It has a built-in flash as well, and if you guys have this camera or are interested in purchasing it, I'm telling y'all right now, the settings, I didn't go online and study all the settings, but whenever I take pictures, I put it in P. Y'all see P? The P mode. Focus here, babes. Focus here, baby. Focus here, baby. I put it on P, and then I'll either have like my lights set up, or I will use the built-in flash to take photos. So that is just a little tip trick, because I know these cameras have so many settings, it can seem overwhelming, but take pictures on the P setting and you will thank me later. You do have to adjust like the ISO and the shutter speed, which are the options at the bottom of the camera, but I think I have a video explaining all of that when I unboxed it. I'm not sure, but maybe I'll do like another video showing you guys like exactly how I take photos. If you guys want to see that, then comment down below and let me know, because I will definitely be interested in sharing that with you all. So far I've been giving you guys my positive cameras in my collection, but there's one camera in my collection that I was like, I need to mention it because I want to make sure that no one purchases it or people are aware. So I showed you guys a few months ago that I purchased 2 vintage digital cameras, and I did like an unboxing and a first impression of them. But here I am with the update. I'm here with the updates on these cameras. So this one is the Nikon S4000, Nikon Coolpix S4000, baby. I have not touched this camera probably since the last video that I did for you guys, because the focus on it just it doesn't focus. Like sometimes if you zoom in, you can get like a decent focus, but it doesn't really focus. Oh, the battery just died, but it doesn't focus well. And when I'm taking a picture, I need my camera to be like, okay, face, attitude, then walk off. Okay, that's how I need my camera to be. I need it to be on point. And I feel like there's probably a way to like fix the focus on this, or like to manipulate and go around it, but I just wouldn't recommend the Nikon Coolpix S4000 or any previous models. So if it's like a S3600, I wouldn't recommend. I would recommend getting a Nikon Coolpix version that is past the S4000, because the focus on this, and literally it came looking brand new, so it's not like, oh, it's used and like it got messed up over time. Like this camera literally doesn't have not one scratch on it. So I still can't figure it out. If you guys have any recommendations, please comment down below and let me know. But I wanted to give you guys a disclaimer in case you guys are looking for an update on this camera. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't. Like, I have to be honest with y'all. When I recommend something, I do, and when I don't, I don't. And in this case, I don't. So next up is my camera I'm actually recording on right now. I'll insert a little clip of it because obviously I'm recording with it, so you guys wouldn't be able to see. But it is my Canon 80D, and I do have a Sigma lens on it. You guys, the sit down videos, I don't know if you guys have been noticing the quality. And this camera is fire, but the lens makes such a huge difference. The lens that I'm using currently runs like $1,000. I purchased this back in the day, y'all, when I was living at home and I had real people bills. But the combination eats down. So if you guys are looking for a DSLR camera, whether you want to take pictures or enhance the quality of your videos that you record at home, I would not recommend this setup for vlogging or anything like that, because it is heavy, it is a lot, and it is expensive. So I'm like, she's not leaving the house. I don't think so. So if you guys are looking for more so a filming setup situation for in the house, this camera with this lens eats down. Love it so much, so much. I've had this camera for years. I've had this lens for years. I've been using it probably since 2020, I want to say. And you guys have been seeing the quality. Y'all have been seeing the quality. So I'm not sure if the Canon 80D is still a thing, or if once again Canon has been trying to weed it out. But I will go ahead and link the current version of the Canon 80D down below for your ease of reference. And this lens, I highly recommend Sigma lenses. Like, the lens that you put on your camera makes a huge difference. So if you buy a camera, I would recommend getting the body and doing your research on a good lens, whether you're looking for a zoom functionality or whether you're looking for a certain level of quality. I would just say get the camera body. The lens that usually comes with the camera, like the kit lens, is usually okay, but like it could be better, you know what I'm saying? So if I could do one thing again, I would buy just camera bodies and then purchase lenses separately, just because it's going to give me the quality of what I want, i.e. my Canon M50. I purchased it with the kit lens. Do I use the kit lens? No. Did I go ahead and buy a lens for $100 off of Amazon that gives me the quality that I like? Yes. Does this lens zoom? No. So that's the only thing. But I told you guys, the primary purpose of this camera for me is just to take photos, so that's absolutely fine. Last but not least is my favorite digital camera. Y'all, I brought this camera to London and I took photos of my friends. And when I tell you guys that everyone I was on a trip with went ahead and bought one of these. They went ahead and bought one of these because this camera is just that good. This is the Nikon Coolpix L830. And once again, the main purpose of this camera for me is photos. I did record 2 videos using this camera, so I'll link them down below. It was my makeup therapy video, and I did a day in the life vlog using this camera, so you guys can see the audio quality and how it adjusts in different lighting settings. But I did like it for vlogging, but for the pictures, ay caramba. So it is this beautiful burgundy color. It also comes in black, so I will try to link options for both of them down below. It has a built-in flash. It allows you to put the timestamp on the photo, so you can really get that vintage nostalgic feel. Yeah, it's just amazing. Like, look. The only thing is that it does not have the functionality to like flip the screen around for you to see what you're taking a photo of, but that is absolutely fine for me. Okay, I just do my little. If you're looking for a camera that is going to give you good quality and take off amazing photos, I would say that this camera is pretty affordable. It is a vintage camera, so you're going to have to buy it resale. You won't find it like on a retail website like Best Buy, BH Photo. You won't find it on those websites. You would have to look on a Poshmark or eBay. So when you guys look at the links for this Nikon Coolpix L830 that I'll have down below, they will be eBay, Poshmark links, because you're gonna have to buy this camera resale since it is vintage. I believe this camera came out back in 2000 or 2002. So yeah, she is definitely vintage. But I love this camera. If you guys are looking for more of a nostalgic feel, highly recommend. I do like this camera for travel as well, to take like landscape photos, sightseeing photos. This camera is that girl. So I actually paid $50 for this camera and it came looking brand new. And when I shared it with you guys could not believe it. But babes, believe it, because it's true, okay? $50 cash for this camera, and it is simply amazing. Most of the links I will have down below will be like $100 or less. When you buy vintage cameras, I told you guys in my unboxing video, if you guys didn't see that, I would recommend checking it out, because I told you guys a whole bunch of tips of what you should look out for when you're buying like vintage digital cameras, especially on resale websites. You want to make sure that the caption says that the camera powers on, the camera works, a test was done, because if that's not listed, the camera could be broken. You could pay $100 for it, and then you get it and it's like well, we didn't tell you it worked, so why would you think it worked, you know? So just be safe when you're buying resale cameras in general. So this is my current camera collection. I love all of my babies, minus her until I figure out how to work her. But I love all of my babies, and they all serve different purposes in my life. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and really enjoyed seeing me share my babies with you guys. I love cameras, I love photography, I love videography. I'm always looking for ways to enhance the quality of my content. So in order to do that, I'm always shopping around for like new cameras that I want to add to my collection. It is kind of pricey, but I don't mind investing in my dreams because I know that it's gonna pay off. It's going to pay off. So I hope you guys found this video helpful, whether you're currently shopping for new cameras or plan to in the future. I really hope you guys find this video helpful. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I will have links to all of these cameras. For the ones that are vintage, resale, I will have links, like multiple links of places that have them available so you guys can find them. And yeah, I want everybody to have at least one camera. Even if you're not like a content creator, you want to just capture memories of your family, your friends, I highly recommend it. Like, we're so into like social media, and as I mentioned, there's nothing wrong with taking photos on your phone, but I would highly recommend just investing in like a camera so that you can have really good quality memories of you and your friends. So hope you guys found this helpful. If you guys did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know if you guys have any comments, questions, opinions. Leave it in the comment section down below and I'll be sure to get back to you. Subscribe to your girl's YouTube channel, especially if you guys want to see more tech and camera videos. Subscribe and turn on your bell notifications. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one.